Try to, I guess. Oh, I hate this thing sometimes. Ooh, Jesus, that hurt. We're invisible currently.
When you're in my line of position, you get used to being chewed out. The loss of life is always a more deeper and profound argument, in my opinion. Oh, yes.
Don't be rude. They're professors. Just walk around them. I never reset my speed, so I'm stupid fast. I'll do that in a bit. God, I hate crashing. Wow, these birds are loud. I just forgot to turn off the music as well. I just wanted to get back in the action as fast as possible. Got a bit of a headache. I'm back now.
Welcome back.
Christopher, if I can borrow your ear for a moment.
No problem, sir. Yes.
It's been brought to my concern that more devious intentions may be lying within the kitchen. Knives may be for rendering the lives of others. It's a subcomponent to looking out on Lumen. Can you keep your eye around the kitchen every once and again? Make sure none of the blades there are missing.
Understood.
Much appreciated.
Thought we were moving, that's why I stood up.
his hand up and grips her shoulder.
Didn't realize how much you would need my cross plus, considering how weird we were about day one. Albeit it was short, you being around me seemed a lot more hopeful. I made promises to you, you made promises to us. Some of them we couldn't keep. But I'll keep this promise for you. I promise to smile for you. To look forward to the day for you. And to certainly keep fighting. That's what you would have wanted. This is all that I can ask for.
You go about the dog.
I would like to speak with you both.
Looking this way hurts.
Hand on your shoulder.
I thought I would never make friends here. Guess I was wrong. I'm sorry, Hugo. I should have convinced your team to stay behind. That's his arm. I'll make it up to you, friend. I want your team.
think this is the part where I ask, you know, it's not really your thing. But when I thought about it, it's not really anyone's thing, you know?
Why? Why are you all coming over to me? Jackson.
Sir.
Don't feel like sitting up close.
I guess it's hard to know what to feel like. I feel like I should be sweeping or training or something.
The best thing we can do now is rest. We can do the rest later.
I've never been in a unit who takes rest very much, but I'm not one to criticize too often. Did you know any of them?
One.
Are you close?
I quite liked Hugo. We talked. Not enough, but I would call him a friend.
He was friendly to me yesterday. He acted like a friend. I didn't even know him.
He is the only person who helped me move in on the first day, or actually the second day. He was friendly,
Yeah.
kind, humble, strong.
He seemed clever too.
He most definitely was.
Do you believe in the gods?
I suppose. Had to in my house. Not really an option.
It's hard to imagine solid ground up there.
Hard to imagine anything up there. It all seems so far away, yet so close. I hope wherever they are happy.
Too, I guess. Do you know if I was to write a letter where I'd turn it into?
I believe one of the staff has to read it first. So probably one of them.
Hmm.
I would have said the Chancellor, but it appears he's recently been demoted.
Seems that way.
Any of the professors should do.
Yeah. Okay.
Do you think we're doing the right thing?
Sitting out here?
Overall,
I don't know.
as a school.
I just got here. My opinion doesn't matter yet.
Oh, it most certainly does. You are new, fresh eyes. Out of everything you've seen so far, do you think we're doing the right thing? I'm gonna hit him with the big one soon.
I think that considering the environment and the amount of bodies here, that we are underprepared for almost every emergency situation that we could think of. It's most likely a miracle that most people recovered after the rat attack, and this is something that may have been the best case scenario, even with 3 dead.
Do you
I
know if-
can't say that I'm an expert in combat, but I do know that we are undermanned and running low on supplies, and training needs to be done. Training needs to be done already.
I believe our next initiative is to figure out why we are not getting supplies. Because apparently funds are not the problem, from what I've heard. Regardless, I have some things I need to take care of.
Okay.
If you don't mind.
Good luck with those. How was it?
Kiki, if I may have a word.
Let's say probably perception.
Yeah.
Sorry for what happened. I truly am.
I think Avi took out down the path again.
I can never say I know the exact loss that you're feeling right now, but if you need someone to talk to, you ever need a place to stay, you ever just need someone to listen to, please come to me.
Rest well,
Thank you.
friend.
From the ground, the spirit ascends.
How are you two
And
doing?
from the spirit becomes a new forever.
See if I can get some training done or something.
I believe we're all just taking moments.
Hello, Professor. Yes. By this person, I want to tell you that song was quite beautiful. Definitely a proper send-off. I believe they would appreciate your gesture into
Right over here.
um,
It seems only right. Will you be able to tell me about
that's a strong sense of honor you got there. May it lead you forever on into the future.
Thank you, sir. Protect yourself.
The ladies are all like us, excepting that I'm not worth a ring. That's why I'm for now. I will make sure I can point you to eventual authority.
Where did he go? Oh, he didn't go invisible, did he? Oh boy, he's probably listening in on a conversation.
I don't know what your reason is, and I'll be honest. I don't care. But I'm not taking this title. Not because I don't want to, not because I don't trust you, but because I feel ashamed about myself that way.
Having a weird frame drop issue in my left eye.
Maybe something of mine. I can be very stupid. I can be very rash. I can be very reckless. But I promise you, life might be short, but these travels.
You cannot be everywhere at once, and it's silly to assume that you can.
Are you alright, Ty?
To find systems who are best capable,
No.
able, most willing,
I see.
No.
reality. Include them.
I suppose none of us really are.
If anything like this should happen again, everyone should have basic first aid skills. This should not have spiraled as hard as it did.
It'll be alright.
Hope you done.
Alright. Don't run full sprint. Because I haven't changed my speed, because I forgot to.
Christopher,
Yes.
I hope you're okay. I hope you're not in a rush.
I was, but
Ah, my
the
apologies.
other
I'll
is...
leave you.
No, they are much faster than me. I don't see catching up to them anytime soon.
I see.
Regardless, they have just gone into their dorm. I cannot disturb them anymore.
I understand. I can't help but feel like an outsider in this situation. The only person I really knew was Hugo. The other two I wished to have gotten to know, but that was simply not the case. Not in this life, anyway.
Right.
By any chance, did you know where Karudo or Yoria went? I'm more concerned of the fact that they've kind of left on their own will by
If I
themselves.
had to guess, they are either
Wanna
in
be
their
there.
dorm or in the main building somewhere. That is where I see them the most.
I'd hope so. I'll have a check at their dorms. Fun.
Have you by
Anyway.
chance seen Sarvira?
I have not. Apologize.
It is all right. I just needed to speak with them for but a moment.
I understand. I'm gonna go to T-Backward's dorm, see if they're there. I hope
Well,
not, but if you don't mind me intruding.
Make sure to knock first, see if they're there.
Yes. I will, of course. I'm not that rude, I have manners.
Hmm. Forgot to set my athleticism to 0. Ooh. I don't know why I did that.
We're not
Krista,
there, sadly. Yes?
would you like something to drink?
I'll pass, thank you.
I see.
I'm sure there is some water at the castle should I need it.
Hmm.
I'm gonna go check the main castle and see if,
All right.
Who is it you were looking for?
Sarvira.
Savannah?
Sarvira.
Oh, Severa, I apologize. Severa, I
The
apologize.
one on Lumen team, short, white hair.
Ah, yes, I know who to talk about. I'll say that you were lawyer.
Rose. If you do happen to find them, please send them to the dorm lobbies.
Okay,
I'll try to wait around here.
I will.
Abdel, if you're not here, I will go through with the plan without you. Abdel?
What now?
I'm putting into plans a talk with one of the members of Team Lumen, Savira, the short one. Additionally, I do not know if the good professor has told you yet, but apparently something is up with the knives in the kitchen. He told me to keep a watch on them.
That was my doing, actually.
I see. It is your option to report that to him or not. I will let that be with you. A professional courtesy.
I've already reported to Neller and Kai.
I see. Good to know.
Can I ask you something?
Of course.
If I wanted something that someone else already had, would it be bad to take it away from them?
There are many other variables in that situation, unfortunately, but at the end of the day, what is good and bad? Does this item help you in any way? Even the small benefit of a moral increase means so much. Wanting things does not make you a bad person. May I ask what it is?
That means I'd have to do whatever is necessary. Kai gave me a task to become the team captain of Ignis. Suku doesn't want to give it up. Not yet.
I see. Personally, I believe you are more suited for that role regardless. But that is what I've seen from Zuku's tactics, if you can call them that.
Abdo, Christopher.
Yes.
I just wanted to see how you were doing after everything.
I am doing all right. Currently,
I'm fine.
getting my mind off of things.
Why would you blatantly lie to my face, Abdel?
Because the reason for it is because of you.
Hi, it was.
I will leave you to.
So I've decided to change your orders. I'd like, instead of you to take leadership from Zuku, support him and help him become a fantastic leader.
That is a impossible task. You have just doomed.
Or would you rather continue to headbutt him for position?
CQ.
Christopher,
faring?
yes. I'm fine. Have you seen Savira? The small one on Lumen Team.
I can't say that I have. And if I did, it was
I see.
quite a bit
Sorle,
ago.
have you seen Savira recently?
No, but I'm actually looking for her. I was just gonna put my shield down.
Right. Perhaps we can look together.
Right, if you'll give me a moment.
I will be waiting right out here. Back to the waiting game. Holding your breath for invisibility would be a great spell idea, and I've just thought of it. Ooh, I like the idea already. Yoral?
Christopher.
I know we've had our differences, but I give you my condolences.
Thank you. Means a lot.
Ready?
Last I saw her was the graveyard, so she could be anywhere.
Last I saw her, she was heading towards the dorm lobby. And that didn't pan out very well.
You already knocked on their door, I assume?
Nope.
You didn't knock on their door?
I'm not going to Lumen Team. They're weird.
But if she's in there.
Right, and what if the other half of Lumen Team is in there? I don't want to go there.
Then they might know where she is.
Fine. All an elaborate play.
Fuss about the silliest thing.
You do remember it was in fact Lumen Team who asked me about my ponytail when we were gathering everyone.
How could I forget? However, I would assume that if you're looking for someone, that objective becomes increasingly more important than however you feel about that objective's team.
I hate that you're right.
I'll take what I can get. It doesn't happen very often.
Did you like my gift?
I did. I had a feeling it was you, but I wasn't certain. I put in a vase in my window.
Knock, knock. Open up if you're here. Wow, sure sounds like they're here. You can hear all their footsteps running around everywhere.
It was worth a shot.
Even the tiny footsteps.
Listen, it wasn't a fruitless endeavor. We now know that they're not there. It's one less place to look.
Right. And then in another 20 minutes, we'll look there again to see if they've returned. And they still won't be there. So are you looking for Savira? More medical practice?
No. We were going to look for flowers to place on the graves.
I see. Perhaps she's already looking.
Maybe.
I'm right here.
Right.
You need to use your eyes more.
I have trouble with my vision.
Perhaps we can get you some lenses to help correct that.
feel like that would go poorly for me in battle.
Perhaps
So the
there is
reason I
some
didn't
way
get
to
them in the
just
first place.
magically enhance your eyes.
Or not.
Alright. Sorry, that was insensitive of me. Like the joke about burning Isaac alive.
That's still not funny.
I find it quite amusing.
You would. You know, he actually had a conversation with me and didn't insult me in the same sentence.
Okay.
Isaac?
Does she need me at the dorms? Because I'm kind of needed by the headmaster.
Hmm.
I'm
Gave
not
some
certain
sound
exactly
advice
what she
as well.
needs, but I would say after your meeting, probably goes to see her.
I'll keep a lookout while I'm waiting. Eleanor?
He's
thank
the
you
one
for
who told me that the best thing we can do right now is be here for one another. Which is a little ironic coming from him, but
As you were all absent
not wrong.
yesterday.
What are you doing? We get confused.
I was making my own rounds.
I see. Still haven't heard Son or Isaac's reason, though.
I didn't see them yesterday. Perhaps we missed each other.
Perhaps. It is quite literally one person. How hard can they be to find?
Well, it is a large campus, and they are quite small.
If I can spot Krista from the top of this tower near the arena, I can spot Savira anywhere. Not there.
I noticed she does hide in places alone.
As did I.
She's doing that. Check by the docks, or not the docks, sorry, the pond. I see a speck over here. I can't tell what it is, but it's light. And that's dangerous.
I know. White hair, average sized, not Savira. Professor Neller is over there. Possibly Jackson and another white-haired student. Could be any of them. There's Abdel. Is it bad that I do this frequently?
Yes, it's making me uncomfortable.
Well, let's see. There she is, directly below us, heading out towards the teleporter.
You're so fast.
Speaking with another student.
Savira. Sorelier would like to have a word with you.
You were looking for her first.
You can go first. Mine will take a little bit more time.
I was
Just,
gonna
I will
ask
be
you if
waiting
you
at
wanted to
Stella
go.
Dorm.
Right.
In my usual spot.
Right.
Worry not, I will not repeat what you say to me here.
After seeing what happened in the cave with the rat,
I saw her physically jump. Oh. Got him. Professor,
Christopher?
I will be talking with one of the other students later today.
I see.
A word. Over here. Where less people can hear.
Nope.
It's alright, I can't feel it. I will admit, I do not know how this talk is going to go. I have chosen Savira of Team Lumen, as they seem to be one of the ones who likes to listen rather than talk. And those ones always have the most information.
Should I stay in the shadows and watch? Support you?
If you would like, however, this is going to be taking place on top of Stellador for my own convenience.
You've really made a nest of that roof, haven't you?
Within the first day, I stole a ladder for attic access. Within the third, I made roof access. I like to sleep under the stars. I find it relaxing.
I see. It's not a bad view up there.
I don't plan
I
on
can
moving a bed up
wholeheartedly
there.
agree. Right, well.
Perhaps a hammock would be nice. Have to think on that. Regardless.
Well, if you do well on this assignment that I've given you, I can requisition it. Maybe even I can have Bellicosa help me make one. I think it'd be interesting.
I should have some materials. I'd actually like to requisition something else.
Oh?
I have a letter that I wish to send home. In return, I hope that they will be sending an item back. A music
I see.
box.
Personal item?
Personal item.
Well, I won't question it any further. If it means that much to you, then I'll make sure the letter gets read and delivered.
The only thing I ask is that, it is you who reads it.
And why is that, pray tell?
Some of the information on there is
Sensitive?
a little more sensitive.
Understood.
As much as I love information,
Well-
I do not like others having it over me.
Understood. If you send me that letter when it's prepared, I will make sure that I read it and validate it, and thus get it sent out immediately.
It should hopefully
Abdul
be...
also has a letter that I need to look at as well, so it'll be 2 birds with 1 stone.
I see. I should have it done by the end of today or tomorrow.
Alright. I'll make sure that your letter is received.
Thank you. And, Professor.
Oh.
One last thing.
Yes.
If you do happen to be coming into the conversation through the main door of Stella, there's a ladder. You can use that to climb up. The far window is open. You should be able to climb up from there.
Alright. Alright. I'll keep that in mind. Are you going now?
I'm going to wait over there. I do not know how long they will take. Currently,
Understood.
Sarvira is with Sorlir, picking flowers for the graves.
I see.
Be seeing you. Or not.
You too.
That was a sneaky joke. Be seeing you. Or not. Relationships beyond friendship are strictly prohibited. I need to do my survey today as well. I'll keep that in mind. Right. I'm gonna climb out here. Ah, perfect, my chair. Scream! Oh, it's a chair, I can pick it up. Chair. Hey, you guys should kiss. Right. Plan. Interrogate Savira. God, what time is it? Oh, they better hurry up. I don't want to miss the time where DMs are here, in case I need one. Yeah, that's how bad this is going to get. Possible ideas for interrogation, should they not comply. We are on a roof. They are small. Perhaps hold them at an edge. Well, most of Team Lumen doesn't seem close to each other. I have reason to believe Ivian and Zafia would get along. As I usually tend to see Grim and Byron by themselves. I've on occasion seen Ivian and Zafia together. Right? Uncertain. Possible attempt of a threat there, but don't know how effective it would be. There is use of magic. There is a size difference. I do not have weapons, and therefore she should not feel threatened, but if it comes to hand-to-hand combat, I have the overall advantage in size and in pain tolerance. Should it come to it. Perhaps breaking bones. It would certainly get a message across. Though it seems a little violent for my taste. Make her think this is about the deaths. That I'm blaming Lumen, and that I want answers on why Lumen is in such a disarray. Hide my ulterior motives with a good one. Lumen's disarray caused the death of my friend. I want answers. These lines would be acceptable. I have seen no offensive capabilities in Sarvira, except for the time she wielded a massive axe, which was quite threatening, but however, she will not have any weapons. My toes are cold. Oh, menu. If things get too violent, back out. The information is not worth injuring another student. Yet. But I will get the job done. Any means necessary. Perhaps I'll visit Hugo later. Make sure the flower I planted was deep enough. Should any teachers find out, I was upset about the death of my friend. There was a poor decision. There was no intention of harming a student, merely empty threats. I had figured that. After noticing how Lumen is in such disarray, if I had an answer, I could work with it, help bring their team together. A calm, peaceful way. But actions turned violent. After emotions became high, I do hope you have a fear of heights, Sarvira. That'll make all this so much easier. I do hope I don't crash. That stutter nearly killed me. Perhaps an emotional appeal could also work.
Christopher,
Yes.
I felt it inappropriate to lift Sarvira through the window. So you might have to talk to her in the attic.
I see. I will personally carry her up here. Is that a problem?
Okay.
I do intend for it to be a private conversation. Unfortunately, the attic floors are a bit thin.
I don't think anyone else is home, but
That does not change my point. Well,
Would you rather talk up there?
yes. If you'd like, I can carry you.
No, I can manage.
Are you sure? The fall is quite dangerous.
Positive.
I have very good grip strength because I use a sword.
It's fine. I can.
Right. Let's continue. Do be careful. In the center, where we're not so close to any edges. For safety reasons. I have
Why do you want?
recently been noticing some things with the Lumen team. You aren't really a team, are you?
I think we're a team.
Really? Is that why you're in such disarray?
Yes.
With your own teammates?
I'm sorry. Why? Do you want to know?
Why? It's under my belief then it was Lumen team who also went on the hunt, where one of my friends died. I'm not blaming you, but I want things to be perfectly clear between the both of us to prevent such things from happening again. So I just have one question. What is going on with Team Lumen? Why is there such a gap between you all?
I don't know. Could just be a personality thing.
Do you know why I chose you, of all people, to ask this question to? It's very simple, really. You're a listener. You're good at listening. I've picked up on that. Listeners always have information. They hear things they shouldn't. They're quiet. They can get around. Perhaps I should ask another member of your team then. Grim is never around. Byron. Maybe Ivian. Though I can assure you, the talk with Ivian will certainly not be this nice. I'm being polite right now. Though I am very angry. Do you understand?
Yeah.
I don't want to be rude, Savira. I want to help Team Lumen so that things like this don't happen again. And I can be nice about it. I can help. Or I can do it by force. And you don't want me doing it by force. Understood?
Yes.
Good. I'm glad we could come to an agreement. Now, you are going to assist me in this matter. If you do not know why there is a gap in your team, then I will simply have you listen and figure it out. That is all I ask.
Okay.
And one more thing. This stays between us. Understood?
Yeah.
And to make things clear, I promise not to hurt you. But if I don't get information in the next 4 days, I can't say the same for Ivian. Accidents happen all the time. Do I make myself clear?
4 days or not, you're not touching my teammate.
Then I will go after you personally. I'm glad we could come to an agreement. I understand that you might be a little afraid, but just know, it's for the good of Rosewood.
Okay.
That is all I needed you for. Would you like assistance down?
No.
Very well. What good conversation. The things I do for others. I'm such a good person. I was so nice about it, too. I was going to threaten her with throwing her off of all these. Goodbye, Savira. Are you here? Or am I alone? Alone it is. I do hope that tree bears fruit. Perhaps I was a little too lenient. 4 days is quite a while. Regardless. If she tells anyone, I have a backup plan. The inner workings of Christopher Quincy. What a complex individual. No, not really. I'm two-faced and crude. Information is power, and I will wield so much of it. I wonder what other people are up to.
Nope. But it was nice taking a walk.
Christopher,
Yes,
Can be
how's
useful.
everything going?
good. I just had a talk with a friend. I believe it will assist us. Have you seen the good professor around? I do need to have a talk with him.
No, not recently, unfortunately.
Unfortunately, my conversation did not go as planned, but I improvised. I'm off to go get some water quick. If you do see him, let him know that I've had the conversation. That should be enough for him.
Hey,
Could have sworn I just saw him. He used to teleport. I can't act on that. I can't act. That's metagaming. I'm getting a water. And I think my nose is bleeding. It is very dry in here.
Yourself I can understand coming here, but the
man must have some degree of standing or relatives he can go to. And then I suppose you have not had any conversations to that end.
Do not listen in. The last thing I need to do is get in trouble. Not doing anything nice with that last conversation. Totally here. Ding!
Have a good day. Good as a kid.
Hmm.
The thing earlier that I told you after morning announcements. Nothing is wrong. It's fine.
Alright, well, I'll convey that to him the next time I see him, or maybe he got you before I did.
By the way, you're not that clever at sneaking.
Who said I was sneaking?
Fair point.
Hello then.
Yes. Oh, Betty Mal.
Master.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
No, it is good. I actually did want to pass by you. I had not known if Frederick had talked to you already or not about the other matter.
Haven't seen him yet.
Oh, I am definitely meeting the headmistress. My legs are dying. And my trackers, I don't have those. My actual legs, they burn.
That would be preferred.
I just came out to see him.
You went to go talk with the headmaster?
I also came to meet the headmaster. It appears I've missed both of them.
Probably get a chance after they're done talking.
I believe I've done the most I can with our current assignment. If I do much more, I'll get in trouble.
Guess all we do now is wait.
4 days.
4 days.
That is when I will have my information. And if not, well, that should say enough. Now what to do? I suppose the headmaster would have a conversation with. I'll wait in there.
Oh, apologies, Christopher. I don't suppose you've seen Mr. Neller anywhere.
I believe I heard him in the auditorium.
Really? That is a
Although
curious
I
place
was
for him to be.
just passing by, I believe he was talking to another. I didn't pry.
Fair enough. Well, thank you for that.
He's in the stock room,
We'll go
to be more specific.
Ah, see. All right, thank you very much, Christopher.
No problem.
And don't be be afraid to talk to me if you need to, okay?
I'm perfectly fine, thank you.
Alright, well. Even in the future, if you're not.
Thank you.
Don't hesitate. Alright. I'll leave you be.
Have a good day.
You as well. As good as it can be.
Wow, am I psychic or what? Well, I can tell Kai another time. She's walking. Oh, the sky looks beautiful. She's walking. I legit have not seen my entire team all day. Eleonora?
Yeah?
I was, wondering if you wouldn't mind. Would you care for a drink?
I would like that, yeah.
Right. I have a couple glasses in my room. If you would like to meet somewhere else besides there, I am free to go wherever.
No, it's fine.
Right.
I need ice.
Did you hear something? I might just be losing it. It has been a long day.
It has.
Callum, would you care to join me and Eleonora for a drink?
Sure.
I hope that's all right with you.
It is.
If you'd like to go somewhere besides my room, speak now or forever hold your peace.
Fine by me.
Why his eyes go? Soren?
Hello?
I'll be having some guests over if you don't mind.
Alright,
For
I'll
a
make some
drink.
tea.
Oh, I am already preparing a drink, do not worry.
Fair enough.
After you, you're both allowed in. My room is just this way. fair warning, it is a bit of a mess. I have been up to some things recently.
Huh.
Feel free.
It's fine. Thank you.
Watch out for splinters.
God.
And we'll get some cups here. Right. What kind of sweets do you enjoy?
I like fruit.
Fruit.
Yeah, I'll also take some fruit.
Right, fruit it is. That would be this one, maybe. Careful, it is a bit sticky. It is a tree sap from Favira.
Oh.
Quite bubbly in nature. This one will have more of a lemony lime flavor. Careful for the bubbles. It gets people on the first try. It is a rarer drink called Suda. It's from a special tree.
This is nice.
I personally enjoy mine with a bit of cream. Unfortunately, I don't have much in the way of seating, so make yourself at home wherever you please.
Thank you.
This is really nice.
Well, I will admit, while I am not very close to Umbra team as a whole, I am still sorry for your loss.
Thank you.
I will help however I can.
Appreciate.
Should any of you need anything, just feel free to ask.
So what have you been working on?
If you haven't spotted, on the way in there was a ladder that I had built myself. After deconstructing some of the boxes around the dorm. Additionally, as with my roof access that I've made, I put a chair up there. It's rather nice.
Sounds lovely.
I sit there and look over the ocean on my free time. Better view than that window.
Yeah, the window views are a bit peculiar.
Right, there's one that just looks straight into another dorm.
Oh dear.
Kind of weird.
At least on the bottom floor. I think mine's covered by a tree. Maybe. Thankfully.
And luckily no one peeking in.
I had plans on boarding this window, but I am rarely in my room nowadays. I prefer the roof. It's nice to sleep under the stars. When you're done with your glasses, feel free to set them over here. Or if you would like refills, just let me know.
interesting. I really like it.
It's called Sprint, I believe. It's a unique lemon lime flavor. It's very hard to acquire.
Thanks again for your bringing us to your room.
Yes, no problem.
But I have
Of
things
course.
to do, so if it,
You're more than welcome.
I'll see you later.
Goodbye. I will admit, I did not actually expect him to join us. If I'm being honest. He seems
like that.
He seems a little shy.
Yeah, he is. But
Though.
In most cases, don't take down on an offer.
He's a good person. And I'm using them.
They all are.
Yes. Eleonora, I have a question for you.
Yeah?
Based on what you've seen, what do you think of Team Stella?
Bit peculiar.
I would have to agree with you on that one, unfortunately. Soralia is a good person, but doesn't have the courage to back it up. She would make a great team leader if she did. Unfortunately, we're stuck with Soren, who by all cases is a better leader than Isaac, but he has his flaws. It's not my place to say.
Well, everyone has their flaw.
Right.
But it doesn't mean they can't change.
I wish I had that mindset.
Took a while to get that mindset.
Don't get me wrong, I think people can change. But they need a hand to guide them. And some people are a lot ruder with that hand.
Thank you again for your hospitality.
Right. Here, I can take the glass for you. Or you can set it there, your choice.
I'll just put it here. Fine.
After you.
Thank you.
If you ever need someone to talk to, I will be an ear to listen. That goes for anyone on Team Umbra. If you could let them know.
I will.
I appreciate it a lot.
I know I haven't been the most social of people, but I think I plan on changing that.
People can change.
Unfortunately, I had a hand guiding that one. But that is beyond the point.
Thank you again. It's really kind of you.
No problem.
Have a good night.
You as well.
Thank you.
Oh.
Christopher, for a moment.
Sure.
Letting you know that I wish to talk together as a team tomorrow. I've made a request on an additional member, and I would like to talk to us as a whole as a group.
Of course. Any
That is
idea on the additional member?
Alice, I'm not sure if you're familiar with her.
I am. I became very acquainted with them during the hunt, as I was stuck on campus defending it. They listen well.
And how was she? Good. I figured as much.
Good head on her shoulders. Not very talkative, but they
None
can
of
get
us
the
are.
job done. None of you are. I talk so much.
Well, good to know.
Only downside is, they listen to Zuko on a patrol. That is the only complaint I have.
Were they given other... I'm assuming that means they were given other orders other than just... You don't like Zuko.
I told Zuko to go from point A to point B as a patrol. He then decided to add a point C in the opposite direction. Ellis did not argue, from what I know.
If she can follow orders, then that's... well... good enough.
That was all. What is happening now?
Right. Good to know. Thank you. If you see Isaac or Solia, please let them know that
I believe Isaac has gone
I will be talking to them tomorrow.
bed?
I saw him walking that direction a while back. I haven't seen
I
him
saw him
come back
leave
in since.
Terra and come in. Did he come in?
He came in and then left.
Right. I did not see him leave, unfortunately.
I believe you were in your room with Umbra at that point, so...
Most of Umbra. Couldn't get Kai. Couldn't find him. But, regardless.
Right.
Do you know if Tenebris is in his dorm?
Unsure. I would assume yes.
I might pay him a visit as well.
If you do, send him my regards.
I will bring him a gift. Get some cream soda. Knock, knock. Is anyone in Terra home? I come bearing gifts. I'll leave it outside with a handkerchief over the glass. At your earliest convenience, please return it. Bro, I'm getting a headache. I gotta get out of here. Today was a bad day. I will admit that much. But good things can come from bad days. Best not tamper with anything. Fuck it. Not my problem. We'll put the chair back in its proper place. And have a seat. A proper seat. I miss Hugo.